Hey yo, what's up everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Better ready to get down to business. We got a big week this week. My name's Michael Edward, and I've been trading and investing for over 15 years, folks. Began my career working for a fund in New York City, my first job right out of college, and then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, 15 years later, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, the fastest growing and highest rated online educational platform available to the retail trader and investor today. And since 2016, my team of 8 other professional trading moderators and myself have helped thousands of people from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve their financial goals. If you guys are ready to learn trading profit for real, you've come to the place. Take a moment, smash that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel and share this on your own social media. Let's reach out and empower and educate as many retail traders and investors as we possibly can. There's a lot of people out there that don't know what's going on. They're freaking out. They're panicked. And I assure you guys, I got one word to focus on here this evening while everybody else is freaking out. And that one word is opportunity with a capital O. This is what I've been talking about for all year. I've been talking to you guys about this opportunity was coming. And I told you that I believe the stock market was going to bottom sometime throughout the summer, which means we're just probably a couple of weeks, maybe just a couple of months away. I still do believe that somewhere in that June to July timeframe is where we're going to get that. And that volatility gives you tremendous opportunity from an active trading standpoint, but also leaves you with tremendous long-term buying opportunities. Guys, I come on here day after day, night after night, and I keep telling you all, it doesn't matter what's happening in the market. There are opportunities, and in True Trading Group, we teach you guys how to find those opportunities and how to profit from them. And we do a lot of that heavy lifting for you guys. It's exactly what happened last week and has happened many times previous to last week for all of our teaching members with the volatility. This has been literally one of the best trading environments. I think this literally is probably the best trading environment of my entire career. And I'm telling you guys now, when this does settle, you're going to be left with tremendous long-term buying opportunities. While most people were frustrated there for 2 weeks while the markets were going sideways and consolidating, now they're right back to being scared and panicking over the stock market crash. We continue to make money here at True Trading Group. It was a big week last week. We caught a couple of home run trades. We had a 50 to 60% gain on some options, a 30 to 40% gain, a 30% gain on the individual stock, 18% gains on an individual stock. I mean, last week was a big week for a lot of members inside True Trading Group. And the markets completely fell apart. The markets completely melted down. There's ways for you guys to make money when the markets go down. And if you don't know how to do that, there's never been a better time to begin learning. While most people are uneasy and they're anxious of the economic uncertainty that lies ahead, the inflation, the possible recession, we are capitalizing on this volatility, and we are getting some amazing deals in our long-term portfolio on some fantastic companies that I believe in 3, 5, 7 years from now are just going to be able to create just tremendous amounts of wealth for us, for our members, families. You know, there's never been a better time to get involved in the markets, folks. I'm telling you guys this now. If you're on the sidelines right now, plain and simple, you are wrong and you are missing out if you are sitting on the sidelines right now. Before I get into the live stream here tonight and what you guys can expect for the rest of the night, I need to remind everybody that's on this live stream that is not a TTG member that tonight is the last, and I mean very last night, to take advantage of our 54% discount that we've had running tonight until midnight. You guys can join the TTG family for 54% off our normal price, which is $2,212. It's only $1,000 for the entire year. There are no upsells. All the courses, all the tools, everything is included for that $1,000. Just go to ttgoffer.com right now, enter the coupon code TTG121, and then click apply code and then check out. I want to be myself crystal clear. This will be the cheapest price that you will ever be able to get a TT membership for. And then after tonight, you'll never see that $1,000 number ever again. The money you pay tonight is the price that you pay next year as well. Okay, you are locking yourself in at the $1,000 price point. Doesn't matter if our membership next year is $2,500. When it comes time to renew your membership, you're only going to pay the $1,000. Okay, and that's a big deal because we've got a 78% retention rate. It means 78% of our members are renewing their membership. Okay, so that $1,000 price point that you're securing today, you're locking that in for next year and for the year after, and you're locking yourself in at that price point for life. The price of the membership is going to go up by $100 at the stroke of midnight tonight. And then we're going to slowly walk the price up towards $1,500, eventually over $2,000, which is still a fraction of what, you know, our so-called competitors charge. And they give you far less. With TTD, folks, there will never be any upsells or courses or tools. All the course and tools we have or will have for as long as you are a member are included without costing you a penny more. The TTD platform, True Trading Group, is a platform. Okay. Think of us as the Netflix of trading communities. Your annual membership includes premium investing tools from today's top fintech companies. If you purchase on your own, you're going to cost you $5,000 a year. As a member, you're getting access to Benzinga's real-time newsfeed, TradingView's premium charting software, Quote Media's full book level 2, CBOE's unusual options activity, Polygon's dark pool data, the Trade Ideas scanner, ETNA's simulator. And as if that stuff wasn't enough, you're also getting access to this entire 17-course curriculum, 300 hours of workshops and lessons and webinars that we conducted with members, transparent real-time alerts covering swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, futures, crypto, you name it, a trading journal, proprietary scanner screenings, and even analyst ratings. All right. That's all included for that $1,000 price, but that's only good till midnight tonight. At TTD, folks, we also put our money where our mouth is. And that's why when you sign up for the TTD annual membership right now by going to TTDoffer.com and use the code TTG121, we're going to give you double your money back guarantee. I'm so confident in our ability to help you become successful that if you do not make the $1,000 back at least once during your membership, I'll give you $2,000 in return. I'm dead serious. You just have to go through our courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one study group. That's it. Do those 3 things throughout the course of your entire year membership. And if you do not make the $1,000 back at least once, I'll give you $2,000. That's how confident we are in our ability to help you guys become successful. Again, I'm not going to hold this price till tomorrow. We will not extend this $1,000 price point. Tonight at midnight, the price will go up to $1,100, and then it begins to get walked up from there. Stop going about this alone, guys. Okay? Stop going about this alone, uneducated, with the wrong tools, toxic communities. There's a reason True Trading Group's been around for over 6 years with a 5-star review rating on Trustpilot with over 1,640 reviews. There's a reason so many of my members support us on these live streams day in and day out. There has never been a better time to get yourself involved in the market. True Trading Group can help you guys to learn, trade, and profit. We said this Friday. I will say it again. All current trial members, if you guys want this deal, you can have it. Adam, show them how. Adam, you want to show them how? All of our trial members, guys, listen up. If you are a trial member, okay, if you are a trial member and you want the $1,000 price point, which you should, because if you're a trial, the cheapest price you get a membership is $1,420. Okay, $1,420. Don't do that. Save yourself the $420, guys. I'm offering this to you guys here until midnight tonight. If you're a trial member, log into your trial member dashboard. Okay, log into your trial member dashboard, then click the big green join now button, then enter TTG121's coupon code. Okay. Current trial members, if you go to TTDoffer.com without logging in, it will not work. I'm going to extend this to trial members for tonight only, but you'll get an error that your email and username are already in use and you will not be able to sign up. Okay. So make sure you log into your trial member dashboard first. Now, previous trials and previous members, if you were once upon a time a trial member, or if you were once upon a time an annual member, if you guys want to come back and join the fam for the $1,000 price point before that price starts to get walked up at midnight tonight, you have to send a text message. Do not call. You have to send a text message to 201-775-9702 with your name and email in order to sign up. All right. We have to whitelist your account if you are a previous trial member or a previous member. Again, text, do not call, text 201-775-9702. In fact, if you have any issues signing up at all, or if anybody has questions about a membership, don't wait. Send a text right now to 201-775-9702. Again, text, do not call. Guys, and listen, I apologize for the sales at the very beginning of this live stream, but this is never going to happen again. Okay, you're never going to get that $1,000 price point for a True Trading Group membership ever again. And with what's going on in the markets right now, we just got record-breaking inflation last week. You got more inflation data coming up. You've You got the Federal Reserve and another rate hike coming up, and you have a tremendous long-term buying opportunity for the long-term portfolios also coming up. This is the time for you guys to get educated and take control and seize this moment that is in front of you, instead of just watching your 401ks and your IRAs just diminish in front of your eyes and watching those balances decrease. Learn how to make money in the markets when the markets go down, so you can use that capital and use that cash to then flip it over and roll it into the long-term portfolio when the dust settles. That is what we have been doing all year. That is what we will continue to do over the next couple of weeks, couple of months, as I believe that is when this market will bottom. And I'm going to be walking my THD fam through me adding in my long-term portfolio as I go through that process. All right. So this price point is good only until midnight tonight. It's $1,000. It's a 54% discount. It is the cheapest price we have ever offered this program. And you only have until midnight tonight before that price starts to go up to $1,100. All right. So there you go. There you have it. Let's dive in. I want to tell you guys how this live stream is going down. We're going to start things off with a 15, 20-minute Q&A session. I'll let you guys ask me whatever's on your mind. Ask me questions. Okay. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Asking questions is how you learn. And then we're going to talk about what to expect this week, what to expect from this week's Fed meeting, what to expect from the PPI data. The stock market crash is back on. That was a little 2-week pause where we had a little bit of a bear market rally. We were right back into crash mode. Tesla announced another stock split, which is quite interesting. Volatility is on the rise yet again, folks, just like we've been saying it would be. And we're getting our shopping list ready at True Trading for our long-term portfolios. And last but not least, guys, we're going to go over my game plan this week so we can have the best chance to profit. I'll tell you exactly how I plan on making money here this week. So we got a lot to unpack, a lot to uncover here this evening. Let's not waste another moment. Begin typing your questions in chat right now, and let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. Mike, how does inflation affect the dollar in terms of trading? So the US dollar is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So the US dollar is actually on fire. You're almost going to get a pair between the US dollar and the euro, which as long as I can remember, I don't think that's ever happened before. Any of my currency or Forex traders out there, which I am not, I don't believe that you've ever had a US euro basically, equal and paired to each other. I don't believe that's ever happened, but like I said, I'm not a Forex or currency trader. But so the US dollar throughout this entire process has just been getting stronger and stronger and stronger, which is not necessarily a good thing for US companies, because it makes things a lot more expensive to export. It actually could end up hurting, company profits when you have such a strong US dollar. So right now the dollar's been absolutely on fire. If you take a look at the dollar, you take a look at the dollar compared to any other currency, take a look at it compared to the euro, compared to the yen, it's just been an absolute tear. Okay. So that inflation environment that you've been seeing has caused a very, very strong US dollar, and it just continues to surge. So it's actually very possible. I think you might see that pair with the euro. Inflation just killed the stock market. Inflation did just, smash the WWE SmackDown. It did just give you a smackdown on the charts. This is, if you guys take a look at this huge gap down that you got on Friday, that was because of your CPI number. So I told you guys last week, we did several live streams leading up to Friday's CPI data. And I was telling you guys that, this CPI number, I actually thought maybe that the CPI number would kind of come in line with expectations, but still show that it's sticky. And it even came in high, and a lot of people, the argument was that inflation had peaked, and 8.5 year-over-year number that we saw in April was the top. And then you come right out with an 8.6 year-over-year number in May, and you come out with a 1% when month-over-month number that was expected to be 0.7. Just a complete debacle for anyone that was making the argument that inflation had peaked. So it was not a good number for those people that thought inflation had peaked. Now, I've been telling you guys for a while that I don't believe that the bottom was in yet in the market. I told you that the S&P is going back under 4,000. The bottom's not yet in. And then you got that CPI number on Friday. And then that's exactly what just happened. The CPI number came in way hot. the bullish argument of inflation has peaked, has now been erased. And now you're back to the Federal Reserve is going to have to be excessively aggressive to help try to bring inflation down. And by the Federal Reserve getting excessively aggressive, that's when the market starts to price in a growth slowdown that would be equivalent to a potential recession. And I use that R word not to scare anybody in here, because I think that the good news is I don't think that the recession is going to be deep. I don't think it's going to be long lasting, but I do think it's necessary to kind of get this inflation thing kind of nipped in the butt. And that is the opportunity that we're looking for in the long-term portfolios. That's the opportunity we're looking for in the long-term portfolios. Okay. So it's coming. I'm telling you guys right now, I think that within the next couple of weeks to month or two tops is when the market will bottom for 2022. And I strongly believe that when you look back, when we're going to do a live stream in December, okay, we'll do a live stream right here in December, and I might even go back and play this exact clip. And for whoever's keeping track, it's June 12th, 2022. It's 8:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to go back and we're probably going to play this video clip. And I'm going to tell you that I think the stock market is higher in December than it is in June and July. And I think the market's going to go through a bottoming process in June and July, and then that is where the opportunity is going to present itself. So you guys want to get yourselves educated now. You want to start getting your shopping list ready now, because this is happening right before your eyes. Don't rely on a bunch of foolers, guys, that have never done anything professionally in their lives and a bunch of free YouTube videos to try to make your decisions for you. You guys got to get yourselves an actual real education, you know? And I know you're like, what are you talking about? You're giving a free YouTube video right now. Yes, I am. I do these 6 days a week. We try to educate as many people as we possibly can, but this is just, this is the tip of the iceberg. I give away, 10%, if that, on these live streams. And you guys, when you're joining the Teach You platform, you're going to get access to the same similar level of education that I got when I worked at the fund in New York. Right? Like I wasn't able to touch $1 of their money for 3 months. When I got hired at the fund right out of college, I did not touch $1 for 3 months. I had to go through first an education training program at the firm. So when you guys join True Trading, you're getting a simplified yet expanded upon version of that type of training that I got when I was working there. And that's what you guys are going to be getting when you join the Teach You family. Aside from about $5,000 worth of premium tools and products that successful and professional traders use to make better decisions. And that's how we level the playing field for retail traders. That's what makes us different. Mike, do you think if we get 100 basis point, there will be a rally? And no, I do not. I do not, Tex. As Jim Cameron and a few others think. I do not think if we get 100 basis point hike. First of all, I don't think I don't think there's even a 1% chance we get 100 basis point hike. I just don't think the Fed is willing to do that. That's also never happened before. I just don't think they're willing to do it. And I don't think that the bottom would just be set. I think that it would accelerate the bottom, which means I think that it would bring the bottom much quicker. But I don't think that you get a 100 basis point hike and the markets just then shoot up. I think the 100 basis point hike would scare the crap out of the market, almost assuming that there's no way we don't get a recession, and the markets then really get scared off. And then the markets will then price the recession in. And then if you avoid the recession, then you get a really, really, really strong rally going into 2023 if the economic data shows that you're going to avoid the recession. Because if you go to the 100 basis, the Fed is stuck in a box. The box the Fed is stuck in is we have to be aggressive in order to stop inflation. But if we're too aggressive, we're going to push the economy into a recession. So in one breath, the market wants the Fed to be aggressive to stop inflation. But then in the same breath, the market's like, oh, wait, but don't be too aggressive because we don't want to go into the recession. So like be like a little aggressive, like be kind of aggressive. That's the box that the Fed is stuck in. So that's why I think if you ever got 100 basis point hike, which I do not believe the Fed will give you 100. I think it's possible they can give you 75 basis points on Wednesday, but I don't think they're ever going to give you 100. But I think that if they came out with 100, yes, it shows how committed they are to bringing down inflation, but that I think would start to signal to people that the likelihood of interest rates being hiked that aggressively, that quickly, could push the economy into a recession, and the market would price that recession in. So I don't think the 100 basis point hike, if you got it, which again, I don't think you do, but if you do get it, I don't think that sets the bottom. I think it just accelerates it, because then the market would price in the recession a lot sooner, which then brings the bottom closer, if that makes sense. Closer in the sense of time, not necessarily in distance. I hope that helps answer your question, Tex. Excellent question from a TTG member, my boy Tex. You know, Memphis Street Doc, it is so funny that you just asked me this question, because I just had about a 45-minute conversation yesterday with someone that I know that has since retired from Merrill Lynch. They retired from Merrill Lynch, I don't know, a few years ago. That's maybe 6 or 7 years ago now. They've been retired from Merrill Lynch, and they used to work at Smith Barney before that. And, you know, I am actually surprised at how poorly gold is performing. You would expect gold to be rocketing. And then we even had another conversation a few days ago prior to yesterday from someone at Morgan Stanley, and talking about, and them even being kind of perplexed about why gold is really underperforming. You know, gold is an inflation hedge, and gold is something that typically performs very, very, very well in high inflationary environments and recessionary environments. You had a big day for gold on Friday, but even with that, I mean, gold has been trending down for the last 3 months, 2.5 months. And I can't really necessarily understand. I really don't have the answer, Memphis. It's something that, and that's why I even went to people that have, you know, a lot more experience than I do at, you know, from Merrill and from Morgan Stanley. And a lot of people are just kind of perplexed on why the lag in gold. Now, I still do think gold is a good buy, and I think gold is a great way to protect yourself in the inflationary environment, but you're not seeing the upside that you normally would see. And I tend to believe it's because trillions of dollars of investable assets and investable capital has now found a home in crypto. And I do not believe that crypto is an inflationary hedge. I've been saying that for years. A lot of people called me an idiot. It's a risk asset. It's not an inflationary asset. It's not an inflation hedge. People call, Bitcoin's the new digital gold. It is not. It is a risk asset. It is not an inflationary hedge. As you can see, crypto and Bitcoin's getting crushed back under 30,000. Okay. If it was an inflationary hedge, you'd see Bitcoin back in the 50s, 60,000s with inflation at the highest levels that it's been in 40 years. So I think a lot of investable capital that typically would have found a home in gold has maybe found a home in crypto and is now underperforming. I don't, that's the only thing that I can think of why this time around gold is not performing the way it normally would in a high inflationary environment. And the only thing that's different this time, as opposed to times in the past, is that now you have crypto. So that's when I try to come up with a reason on why it's underperforming, that's the reason that I come up with. But I still do think that gold is a safe place to be. Do you get a 20 or 30% gain out of it? Maybe not, but can you eke out a 10% gain out of it when the overall markets drop another 10%? Absolutely. And I think that that's something that I'm bullish on gold. But I'm just I can't come up with a clear reason on why it's underperformed as much as it has. I hope that helps answer your question, Memphis Street Doc, but I still do think that it would be a good place to hide out during this time. Let's talk about long-term portfolio. Let's talk about long-term. No, seriously though. Listen, I do talk long-term portfolio stuff, but I do that with my TTG members. Okay. There are things that we give for free on these live streams, and there are things that we don't. Okay. On May 10th, I bought 9 different stocks. A little nibble. It was about 25%, little tiny little nibble on 9 different stocks. My TC fam knows what those 9 stocks are. And over the next couple of weeks, I will be making another purchase I'm going to add to those 9 stocks, but I also have a new list of stocks that I'm going to be buying as well. So that's for my TC members only. Sorry, guys. As again, if you are a previous member or a previous trial member and you guys want that $1,000 offer before it jumps to 1,100 at midnight, you're never going to see $1,000 price tag ever again. Send a text message to 201-775-9702. We have to whitelist your email or it's not going to work. Okay. So please, if you're a previous trial or a previous member and you guys want to come back for the $1,000 before that deal is over at midnight, do not call, send a text to 201-775-9702. The phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen. You can also send a text that number if you have questions about the membership, guys, or you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason. Forgive me for my ignorance, but why is gold good to have in a high inflationary environment? There's no need for, that's fine. Being, you don't even have to say, forgive me for my ignorance. You don't have to say that kind of stuff. You guys are here to learn, right? That's why you're here. That's why I do these Q&As. It's for you guys to be able to ask questions. Gold is an inflationary hedge. It's, commodities tend to do well in higher inflationary environments. Precious metals, oil, coal, natural gas, all of these commodities tend to do well in high inflationary environments because during inflationary environments, the price of things moves higher. Okay. It's literally what inflation is. So typically oil companies tend to do very well because the price of oil tends to go up when inflation is high. And oil companies also pay really strong dividends. Okay. So that's also another plus because investors look for dividends to kind of counteract the effect and the erosion on the value of their money because of inflation. So if you have inflation, right now it's 8.6%, but if you have inflation of 5% and you can buy a stock that gives you a 4.5% dividend, you're essentially canceling out the erosion of inflation on your money just by owning that stock. And then any upside in the equity itself, like if the stock goes from $50 to $60, that's a 20% gain. So you'll get the 4.5% dividend plus the 20% gain on your money. And that's how investors try to escape, the erosion on their capital of that inflation causes. So gold as a precious metal is just another one of those commodities that tends to move up in price as inflation rises. And that's how it's been historically since the age of, the beginning of time, since I can remember. You guys are doing a fantastic job asking questions here tonight. I love the questions that you guys are asking. You guys are doing a great job. Keep them up. Fire away. Give me some more. Everybody got to welcome Chris. Chris, the newest member of the Teachy family. Chris, welcome, brother. Welcome to Teachy fam. Guys, again, that $1,000 offer, it's a 54% discount on our platform. It's over at midnight tonight. After midnight tonight, we're jumping to 1,100, and then we're going to walk the price up daily until we get back up towards 1,500 and eventually over 2K. But this will be the last time you're ever going to see a $1,000 price tag. And that's it. That's it. You don't pay us another penny. Okay. There's no upsells for courses. There's no upsells for tools, all the courses. You get all of it for the $1,000. Okay. You get all of it. And don't forget, you get the double your money back guarantee. That's how we hold ourselves accountable. And that's how we protect you. Chances are you're not going to need it because we've only had to refund 2.48% of our members since 2016. Okay. 2.48. So chances are you're not going to need that double your money back guarantee, but it's there to hold us accountable and it's there to protect you. If you don't make the $1,000 back, we'll give you $2,000 in return. And you have the whole year for that. I'm not telling you, oh, you got to do this in 30 days. You can literally come to us on day 364 and say, guys, I never made the $1,000. And as long as you went through our courses, quizzes, and attended one study group, we'll give you the $2,000. I'm dead serious. And I can do that with a smile on my face because I see the results that our members have. I know that if you guys are willing to put in just a little bit of effort and you're actually going to utilize the platform, you're going to go through the education. I see the the results that our members have. I wouldn't offer that to you if all of our members were just losing money. True Trading Group would go out of business. True Trading Group is a business, folks. We have 26 employees. Okay. So if our members weren't making money and I was just like, hey, double your money back, True Trading Group would go out of business. Okay. And trust me, I'm no fool. Most people don't make money with this stuff you guys do with the memberships. How many of your fam is making money? Ooh, Steven, I love when people like you come on and ask me these questions. Steven, I'm not going to answer the question. I'm going to let members answer the question for you. So Steven and anybody else that is curious, I'm going to ask members directly. If you are a member of the TTG family, very simple question. Are you making money becoming better traders because of the True Trading Group? If the answer is yes, type a $sign in chat right now. Just type a $sign if you're making money. Simple question. Steven, anybody else that's curious, pay attention to how many $signs are about to come through this side of the screen because these $signs are members of True Trading Group that are telling you that they're making money becoming better traders because of the TG platform. And if they can do it, Steven, so can you. There's nothing special about these people. I love them. I think they're all special. But seriously, if they can do it, so can you. They all have the same excuses that you have. Small account, full-time job, no experience, lost money in the past. They found us, though, the same way that you did, Steven. And that's one of these live streams. And they probably learned more in an hour on a live stream with me than they've learned probably in the entire last year, searching endlessly by themselves, reading books, joining some stupid Discord group, reading some morons post on Reddit and seeing what people are liking and retweeting on Twitter. And they learned more probably in 1 hour on a live stream than an entire year of doing all that. And that's why now they're here. And that's why they're all typing that $sign. So I hope that helps answer your question, Steven. Whenever you guys have questions like that, I think it's always better that members answer those questions when it comes to like members results and when it comes to the platform and all of that. It's better for members to answer, and I'll answer all the technical stuff. You guys ask me stuff about the markets, about stocks, about inflation, about CPI, about the Fed, whatever. I'll answer all the hard questions. I'll let all those other easy questions. I'll let members answer them. I think it means more coming from them. So, Steven, I hope that answers your question, bro. All right, folks. Next question. You guys are asking some really good questions tonight, though. Keep finding a way. Tell us about SPY, max pain, and best way to put it to use to trade. Tell us about SPY, max pain. I'm not really sure what you mean by tell us about SPY, max pain, and best way to put it to use to trade. So I really don't know what you mean by that. I'm going to assume that when you say max pain on the SPY, I'm saying maybe you're asking me how low do I think this market can go. I was going to talk about this later on in the live stream, but I'll get into it a little bit more now. Or are you talking about the Fed put? You might be talking about the Fed put. I'll tell you what, you don't have a Fed put right now, folks. You guys don't have a Fed put right now. You might be talking about the Fed put. The Fed put theory was something that is like, as the markets go down, the Federal Reserve will step in and they'll change monetary policy in order to stop the bleeding. And they call that a Fed put. Where if the markets get down 30%, 35%, the Fed will come in, they'll cut rates, they'll inject liquidity, they'll do something to kind of turn things around. And that's the Fed put. But you don't have that now. The Fed's not, you're not going to get the Fed put there because the Fed is not at the luxury that they were in previous times. Like 2018 was the best example of the Fed put. 2018, the Federal Reserve, said that they were going to raise rates. They were going to start quantitative tightening, which was reducing their balance sheet and reducing the size of their balance sheet. And they started, and the markets went down 20% in a month. And the Fed was like, oh, okay, sorry, my bad. We're not going to do that. Actually, they stopped. They reduced. They cut rates back down again. And you get the massive bull market that was 2019. So that was a perfect example of the Fed put theory, which is the markets go down by a certain amount. The Fed comes out, they change policy, and the markets go right back up. That happened in the end of 2018. Okay, that happened in the end of 2018. So you're not going to get to this time around because the Fed doesn't have the luxury of bringing it back. Inflation's out of control. It's the highest it's been in 40 years. They do not have a choice. They have to continue. So you're not going to get this. The Fed's going to stop. Okay, so that Fed put theory is not there right now. Again, guys, if you're a previous member or a previous trial member, you have to send a text message to 201-775-9702. We have to whitelist your email or else it's not going to work because you've already previously been a member on our platform. Okay, so we have to whitelist your email. So you have to send us a text message if you were previously a member or previously a trial member and you guys want that $1,000 discount before the price goes up at midnight. Okay, this is the last time you're ever going to see $1,000 price point. So you guys have to send a text message to that number right there at the bottom of your screen. Everybody, welcome Arnold. Arnold, welcome to the fam, man. Arnold, welcome to the fam. Newest member of the TTG crew. Arnold, welcome. Smart man, taking advantage of that $1,000 price tag. Guys, I'm serious. You only have a couple hours left, and then you're never going to see a $1,000 tag ever again for True Trading Group's platform. It's a 54% discount. You guys have just a couple hours. Midnight, that's it. That's all you got. You got till midnight tonight, and then it jumps to 1,100, and then it never looks back. Just go to ttgoffer.com and then enter the coupon code TTG121. Okay. You also get 2 private study group sessions with that as well when you guys do join. That's a chance for you to get some individual attention and be able to ask questions and communicate with one of the pro traders at True Trading Group so we can speed up your learning curve and get those questions that you have answered. Those are totally free with your membership when you guys do go to ttgoffer.com. Like, what do you think of Snapchat? Is it a good buy for long-term investment right now? Wizard, I hate Snapchat. I'm sorry. I think it is a horrendous platform. I don't use Snapchat. But when Snapchat first came out, I had a Snapchat. I used it for a couple of months and I thought it was just absolutely horrendous. I hate the platform. That's me personally. So like, I just can't invest in something that I hate. Like I know it's like a younger crowd and a younger platform, but now you've got TikTok and that has completely consumed the younger generation and the younger audience. I'm probably never going to own Snapchat just because I hate the platform. That's just me. All right, folks, I'll take a couple more questions. I'll take a couple of more. I'm nervous about starting. Joe Wad, do not be nervous. Be excited, man. Be excited. There's nothing to be nervous about. I'll tell you why there's nothing to be nervous about. Because if you do it the right way, you're not risking a single dollar. And the reason why I tell you that is because I tell everyone that first gets started with True Trading Group, use our simulator first. Okay? Joe, you have to understand, we have one of the industry's top simulators. Okay, it's called ETNA. It would cost you nearly $1,000 a year if you paid for it on your own. It's the same simulator that's used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, Illinois Tech. All these universities use this simulator as part of their educational training programs. We have it in the TTG platform. So you can join True Trading Group. You can go through all the courses. You can take all the quizzes. You can attend the study groups. You can go through the video libraries, right? You can do all of these things and then practice implementing what you're learning, practice implementing it on our simulator. The simulator lets you trade stocks and options with fake money. Okay. But the data is all real time. So you could literally trade with real-time data, the exact price that things are at that exact moment in time, follow what the moderators and what we're doing inside of chat, and prove and see, can you make money on the simulator first, then start trading with real money. So that's why you have nothing to be scared about. You have nothing to be nervous about. You should be excited to learn a new skill that, if learned properly, can better your lives for you and your family for years to come. That is something that is extremely exciting. Learning a new skill that could help you reach financial goals that you never thought were possible, that truly have no maximum ceiling. Okay. The potential is truly limitless. That, my friends, is exciting as all hell. So don't be nervous, be excited, and trade on the simulator first before you start risking any of your real money. Next question. Yeah, guys, we're going to talk about the futures in just a moment. Futures are getting wrecked. Here is a practical solution. Have a garage sale and buy a membership. You know what, Noah? That's the best thing. That's the best piece of advice that I think any member has ever given. That is a practical solution, guys. Have a garage sale, buy a membership. I like that. That's a good one. I like that. How did you handle your worst trade day? Oof, man, Sonny, my worst trade day was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I handled my worst trading day by making sure that I understood why I had such a bad day and make sure that I never do it ever again. And I've never done it ever again. I got completely caught with my pants down, overly sized on a position that was way too risky. I had no business being in this trade, and it was a complete coin flip.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
You just said that you got caught with your pants down, overly sized. We're supposed to be transparent in True Trading Group.
I just speak facts.
I'm not sure you're supposed to be that transparent. Also, we've shared hotel rooms, and I know that is not true. So,
yeah, guys, we're fully transparent here in True Trading Group, as Adam says. So, anyway, getting back to my family show. I know it's late at night. It's late at night. The kids are sleeping. The kids are sleeping. So where was I? Okay. Yes. Okay. So I was in a position that I had no business being in because it was a complete coin flip. Okay. And for those that don't know who that strapping young fella was that just popped on the live stream, that's Adam. That's my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. Okay. That was Adam. We call him Shug at TTG. So when you guys text that number, like anyone that's watching, if you guys text 201-775-9702 because you have questions, if you text that number, you're not talking to like a random customer service rep. You're talking to one of the owners of the company. And that's Adam is standing by right now, actually fielding your text messages. So that is actually who you guys will be talking to if you do send a text message to that phone number. Again, don't call the number. We can't answer if we want to. It's a text-only phone number. So send a text that number. So Sonny, going back to my worst day. I was playing earnings. And it was foolish. It was foolish because earnings are a coin flip. You know, you can think all you want about what a company is going to say on their earnings, But the reality of the matter is you have absolutely no freaking clue what their earnings are going to be, nor do you have any clue what their guidance is going to look like. It is a complete guess. It's a 50-50 coin flip. And if I wanted 50-50 chances, I would just go to Vegas. This is not Vegas. Your job as a trader is to identify high probability setups. And when I say high probability, I'm talking 70-75% probability. That is your job as a trader. Find those, put yourself on the right side of the probability over and over and over again. Practice strong, consistent risk management. And that is how you stay in the game. And that is how you become a consistently profitable trader over time. These YOLO, high risk, high reward trades is where people get themselves into trouble. And that's where I got myself into trouble. And it was by far my worst one-day loss ever. And I promised myself that day I will never do that again. And from that day forward, and this is now going back, man, this is probably, I don't know, this is probably like 8 years ago or 10 years ago, something like that. And I will never do it ever again. And I have never done it ever again. Everybody welcome Damon. Damon is the newest member of the TTG fam. Everybody welcome Damon. Damon. Guys, remember that $1,000 price point is good until midnight tonight. That's it. That's it. Then it's $1,100 tomorrow. You have a couple hours left. You got a couple hours to grab it for $1,000. You'll never see $1,000 price tag ever again. Jesus, welcome to the family. Jesus, welcome to the family. Glad to have you as part of the TTG fam. Jesus, welcome to the family. Guys, remember, just go to ttgoffer.com, okay, and enter the coupon code TTG121. Okay, that's if you guys are brand new. And then if you were previously a trial or previously a member, you send a text at 201-775-9702. No, but we have a lot of Jesuses in the group, actually. We have a lot. Yo, Dave Padilla, what's up, bro? I literally just glanced at the chat and I just saw Dave Padilla go, yo, Mike, what up, homie? Dave, I literally just looked at the exact moment and then your message popped up. I can't keep up with all of the, as I'm trying to do the stream. So I, can't see all the messages that come through. You guys are doing a great job. They're asking some really good questions. You said potential is unlimited, but not when you work full time. Be honest. I am being honest. That's all I ever am on these live streams, is honest with every single person on here, Aaron. And to think that you, for some reason, because you work a full-time job, to think that your potential is somehow capped is just 100% incorrect. And you're just dead wrong. The thing is that a lot of people who don't, and it's not your fault, but a lot of people that don't know any better, they go online, they go on YouTube, they see someone, oh, wow, look, this person made $20,000 today. Let me just follow this person. Well, the problem with that could be that person's probably a scalper. A scalper is someone that gets in and out of trades within seconds, minutes, tops. Now, if you work a full-time job, Aaron, it is physically impossible for you to be a scalper. So yes, in that case, you're correct. Would not be possible for you to be a scalper, okay, if you're working a full-time job. But that's the thing. You don't need to be. There are so many different trading styles and strategies out there that's why True Trading Group it's not just myself. There's 8 other professional traders that are mods inside True Trading Group. We all have different styles and strategies, specifically because I think it's very important for beginners and people that are first starting out to get exposure to different styles. So you can start to feel what styles you vibe with best and which ones you feel more comfortable with and which ones make the most sense to you and which ones are going to be right for you. One of the big things we focus on at TTG with our members is helping them figure out what's their trader identity. Your trader identity is going to be what style and strategy you're going to implement, whether it's day trading or swing trading, high volatility, low volatility, small caps, mid caps, large caps, options. Okay, if you're going to be a single leg directional option trader, if you're going to be a multi-leg spread or consolidation trader, if you're going to be a trend continuation, you have trend reversal, you've got aggressive style, you've got conservative style. There are so many different types of trading styles that finding that trader identity is something that a lot of people just really don't ever find, and they try to fit a square peg into a round hole for forever, and then they wonder why they're not having any success whatsoever. So that's one thing that we will focus on big time with all of our members inside True Trading Group. And the fact of the matter is, Aaron, that the majority of members in True Trading Group, they do have full-time jobs. We have 9,500 members of True Trading Group. Okay, we have over 9,500 members from all over the world. All right. Most of them work full-time jobs. Okay. And let me actually, the same person that, remember Steven asked me a question earlier about, who's making money, and I had members answer the question. Let me actually have members answer this question for you, Aaron. And Aaron, pay attention, see if you maybe see someone that has the same profession and job that you do. And anybody else that has a similar question to Aaron that thinks, if I have a full-time job, I can't do this, you are completely incorrect. You just have to learn a trading style that allows you to be able to do this based on the schedule that you have at work. My TC members, I'm talking to members now directly. If you are a member of True Trading Group and you work a full-time job and are still making money with True Trading Group, I'd like for you to type the number 1 and then tell me what you do for a living. Type the number 1, tell me what you do for a living. Okay, this is for TeachD members only. All right, now, Aaron, pay attention to maybe some of the comments. See if maybe you see your own profession here. Engineer, auto parts sales, sales manager, assistant accountant, industrial refrigeration service manager, school janitor, film business, truck driver, quality inspector for Lockheed Martin. That's a badass job. Small business owner, network admin, real estate, USPS, IT systems, financial risk manager, retail manager, restoration contractor, a teacher, a cert. I'm a surgeon, and I made 5 times my membership with what I learned in just 2 weeks from joining True Trading Group, says Scotty B. I like that. Firefighter, mortgage underwriter, painting contractor, oil and gas field, works in a warehouse. All right. So you guys, a hairstylist, science teacher. So see you guys, steel manufacturing. See, I don't need to continue to read all of the, I don't have to continue to read all these comments, but Aaron, keep reading them. See if maybe you see, maybe if you see your profession that's coming through in chat. But these are members that work full-time jobs and they're still able to make money with True Trading Group. All right. It's a very big common misconception that you can't do this if you work a full-time job. It's completely wrong. That I feel like is one of the biggest misconceptions. Another one is thinking you need like tens of thousands of dollars to do this. That's another big misconception. You don't. We have a lot of members. You know what? I'll ask the question again. I think it's so much better when I ask members to answer questions like this. Guys, if you are a member of True Trading Group, how many of you started with less than $1,000 in your trading account when you joined True Trading Group? Tell me what you started with, and then if you can, tell me where are you now today. So again, if you're a member of TTG and when you joined, you had less than $1,000 in your trading account, what did you start with, and where are you now today? Anyone else that thinks that maybe that's something that is holding you back? I only got a couple $100, I can't do this. Again, pay attention to the comments that come through chat. Kim started with just $500. Chris Bottas started with $500. He's now at $5,100 from a $500 account. Firefighter Greg started with $800 and is now at $3,200. IQ started with $600, is now at $3,700. We got Whipsaw Jackson started with $450, is now at $4,300. And Ken Gaffney, absolutely incredible. And these results are verified, but they are not typical. Started with $500, is now over $100,000. Those results are confirmed and verified from Ken, but those results are also not typical. Okay, so you guys can just see some of these here: $975, $100, right? $600 is now at 7,000. $500 is now at 3,000. Okay, you guys can see, and again, I don't need to keep saying all the comments that are coming through, but you guys can read some of them more for yourselves. Okay. All right, folks. So there you have it. All right, guys. Listen, you have until midnight tonight. You got a couple hours left in order for you guys to hit the to grab the $1,000 price tag. It's a 54% discount. The membership is normally $2,212. You can get it for just $1,000 tonight until midnight. This is the last, and I mean the very last night for you guys to get that $1,000 price tag. The price will go up tomorrow to $1,100. And then we're going to walk that price up daily until we get to around $1,500 and eventually back up over $2,000, which is where the normal membership price is at $2,212. So you guys have until midnight tonight to go to ttgoffer.com, enter TTG121 coupon code to get the $1,000 price tag. You'll also get 2 small private study groups for you to get some individualized attention from a pro trader at TTG to speed up that learning curve. And then you have that double your money back guarantee as well. So you'll pay $1,000 here tonight. If you go through our courses, quizzes, and a study group, and you do not ever make the $1,000 back throughout the year of your membership, I'm going to give you $2,000 in return. That's how confident we are in our ability to help you become successful, as long as you are willing to put in just a little bit of effort. When you guys join True Trading Group, you're getting access to everything it is that we have. Okay, it's a professional level of education. This is similar to the stuff that I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. Okay, our curriculum is in-depth and complex, yet easy to understand and implement quickly. If you never trade a stock a day in your life, or you've been doing this for 10 years, our platform can help you reach your goals. Okay, our platform can help you guys reach your goals. I get asked all the time, like, what's the difference? What makes True Trading Group different from the other courses that are out there? And the difference is that we're a platform. Yes, our platform has courses in it, but you're also getting access to premium tools that successful and professional traders use to make better decisions. These things would cost you about $5,000 a year if you paid for them on your own. Don't do that. We've spent years developing relationships with these companies to have their products on our platform at no additional cost to you. Benzinga's real-time news feed, TradingView's premium charting software, Quote Media's full book level 2, CBOE's unusual options activity, Polygon's dark pool data, a Trade Ideas scanner, the ETNA simulator. All of these tools, if you paid for them on your own, and even if you don't join True Trading Group and you join some other group, I don't care, but you're going to probably end up buying a lot of these tools and products anyway. Don't do that. They are free and included with your $1,000 price tag. And this is the last night you guys are ever going to see that $1,000 price tag for a membership. And as if that wasn't enough, just to get the tools, the entire 17 course curriculum, about 300 hours of video library, workshops and webinars, real-time alerts, swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, okay, futures, crypto. You get a trading journal, scanners, screeners, analyst ratings, and so much more, guys. And then not to mention you're joining a group of about 9,500 like-minded and helpful traders and investors that are led by our team of mods that have over 100 years of combined trading experience with stocks, options, crypto futures, day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing. Okay. And current trials, you also have access to this until midnight tonight as well. Okay. But the price, like I said, folks, we've been steadily moving the price, this membership up. This is your last night to get the full 54% discount, which brings the price from $2,212 all the way down to $1,000. If you guys are a trial member already, Adam, pull it up again just so they can see how to do this again. If you are a trial member, you first have to if you are currently a trial member, you have to log in first to your trial member dashboard. Okay. You have to first log into your trial member dashboard, then click the green join now button, then enter TTG121's coupon code. That's how you'll get the $1,000 price tag. If you were previously a trial member or previously a member, and you guys want to come back, you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. I'm telling you now, you'll never see another $1,000 price tag for this membership ever again. You guys have till midnight tonight. All right. Okay, folks. So there you have it. All right. And the rest of you can just go to ttgoffer.com. And then Joe, do me a favor, Joe, why don't you post the syllabus in chat for everybody? Guys, what we'll do now is we'll actually post a link that'll show you the syllabus that all of our courses and our curriculum cover. So you see for yourself what you're going to learn. You'll see for yourself all the different topics and how many courses we have and all the different lessons and topics that you guys will learn. All right, so Joe will post that link in chat for you guys now. All right, guys. Now let's take things over to the charts and let's talk about the ugliness that is the futures. We are rolling over. We are now down 1.5% in the overnight futures as the stock market crash has completely been reunited and is right back on. And we are getting very, very close to the low of the year, which is the low that was put in place in May. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you all. All right, so here we are. There is the low of the year. I'll draw a line. There's the low of the year. It was put in on May 20th, was the low of the year. Okay, we are now sitting at 38.39. Okay, 38.39. We are literally like the equivalent is right here. Everybody welcome Tasha. Tasha is the newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Tasha. Tasha, jumping on that $1,000 price tag before it is too late. Everybody welcome Tasha. All right, guys, I'm telling you again, man, this is the last night. So this is the last night. You guys have a choice to make tonight. Every one of you that's on this live stream, you have a choice. Option number one, sit back and do nothing while the stock market crashes in front of your face. Watch your 401ks and your IRAs decrease. Wait for the markets to bottom. Figure you're going to hoard as much cash as you can. And then when the markets go back to all-time highs, however long that is from now, a year, 2 years, 3 years, when you're back at new all-time high, and then you're going to say, oh, the market's doing really well. I should get myself back in, and miss out on that entire move from lows to highs and do the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do, which is buy low and sell high. That's choice number one. Choice number two would be to seize this moment. Get educated, understand and learn how to trade put options, how to short stocks, how to buy inverse ETFs, which are ways that you can make money while the markets go down. Stop being a prisoner of your 401k and your IRA and sit back and pretend like you are handcuffed and you have to just sit back and take it. You do not have to sit back and take it. Yeah, everybody on Wall Street might make you think you're supposed to sit back and take this and then panic and then sell when the markets get down to the bottom. And who are you selling to, you think, when the markets get down to the bottom? You're selling to Wall Street. You're selling to the professionals. There's a reason we've been around since 2016 with 9,500 members and a 77% retention rate and a 2.8% refund rate and a 5-star rating on Trustpilot with over 1,600 reviews. And there's a reason our members support us nightly. All right. So you guys have choices to make. Sit back and do nothing. I always tell people when stock markets crash, the best of the professionals sell first, then the rest of the professionals sell, then retail sells last. And when retail sells last, do you want to know who's buying? The best of the professionals, then the rest of the professionals, then retail. And that is why every stock market crash has historically been a great transfer of wealth. Transfer of wealth from people that don't have it to people that already have it. And that's what has happened time and time again when markets have gone down. It's not every day the markets go down 20, 25% in a year. You can count on two hands how many times that's happened in history. But one thing has remained constant every single one of those times. Every single one of those market declines proved to be a wealth building opportunity for savvy, educated investors. That's the one constant in every single one. Sure, the markets crash at different paces and different speeds, at different depths, at different rates for different reasons. But the one constant remains the same. It was a buying opportunity. That has not changed. And that I don't believe will change. and the market's going down, and I've been telling everybody for the entire year that the market was going down this year. Hell, we sold and took profit in our long-term portfolios at the end of last year, very publicly. I came on this live stream and I told everybody that I was selling out of my long-term portfolio at the end of last year while the markets were trading at all-time highs. And now we are cashed up, making money, trading actively, day trading, swing trading on the way down, and then using some of that capital to then feed it into the long-term portfolio. And over the next couple of weeks, and I'm not telling you I'm buying tomorrow because I have no intention on adding to my long-term portfolio tomorrow, but I do have every intention to trade the ever-living hell out of this market and to capitalize on the volatility that we have in front of us. The S&P futures are down 1.6, 1.7% right now. We're getting shellacked. After getting shellacked on Thursday and Friday, the markets were down huge. We're down huge again. So it looks like we're going to wake up tomorrow morning to another big red day. And you have a lot of information coming out next week. You got PPI data, that's more inflation data on Tuesday. Then you've got the Federal Reserve coming out on Wednesday. And it is entirely possible that you may see a 75 basis point hike on Wednesday. Get ready to trade this market lower, folks. Get ready to trade it lower. You don't have to sit back and be a prisoner. Put options, shorting, inverse ETFs. These are the things that can make you money when markets go down. That is how we have been positioning ourselves all year. That's how we continue to position ourselves. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, and we're going to do it together. You don't know how to trade put options? Don't sweat it. You're going to learn. We'll teach you. We'll show you. We'll do it together. But that is how our members are able to be making money when the markets are going down. You know how many members we have? Guys, how many of my members... Just type the number 1 if in 2022 you have hit a milestone, either your biggest year ever, you've had your biggest month ever, your biggest week ever, your biggest day, your biggest win streak. If you've hit a milestone in 2022, I want you guys to just type the number 1 in chat right now, because while everybody else is losing money hand over fist, completely panicking over what's happening in the markets, my TTG fam, my members, our team are having breakout banner years. That is not a coincidence. That is a direct result of proper education. That is what makes the difference. It is the education. It is the tools. It is the resources. Look at how many people are typing the number 1. Do not let 1K be the deterring factor between you and success. That is foolish. You have until midnight tonight. It's $1,000. Every single person on here that's not a member, every single one of you would literally put $1,000 into a stock tomorrow if Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat on Reddit told you the stock was going to go to 100. You'd all put $1,000 into it. Do not let $1,000 be the reason. You guys have till midnight tonight. Remember, ttgoffer.com. TTG121 coupon code. Okay. Let me tell you guys how I think that this is going to go down. Okay. Let me show you how I think this is going to go down. This gap down is going to, this gap down is going to be ugly. All right. This gap down is going to be ugly tomorrow. We're going to gap right down in front of May's low. Okay. Everybody welcome Karina. Karina's the newest member of the TTG fam. Karina jumping on it, taking advantage of the $1,000 price tag. You'll never see this ever again after midnight tonight, folks. Everybody welcome Karina. All right. So let me just zoom this in. So we're going to open up somewhere down here. Okay. This is where we're going to open up somewhere right down here, which is right in front of the May low. Here's your May low. Now, I don't believe that that is the low. I do think the markets go lower, and I think we're going to flush this, and we're going to get down into the 370s this week. Okay. I believe this week you're going to see the SPY into the 370s as everybody realizes that the May low is not the low. Okay. Now, the issue here is that markets do not go down in straight lines. You have to realize after tomorrow's gap down, this market would have went down from 415, okay, all the way down to 380. You're talking 35 points in about 3.5 days. That's a huge move. huge. All right. So the markets do not just go down in straight lines. So do not be shocked if you get a bit of a bounce off of 380 on the SPY. 3,800 is a very important level of support for the S&P. It equates to around roughly 380 on the SPY, which is the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. All right. That 3,800 level is going to be an important level of support. Now, as you look at May, one thing I want you to notice in the month of May is every single time we got into the 380s, you'll see every single time the market's reversed. There is a lot of buying down there in the 380s. The 380s puts you right around the 20% decline in the S&P for the year, which is the technical definition of a bear market, a 20% decline. Okay, so you're going to be looking at a 20% decline on the S&P, or 18.5 or 19% when we wake up tomorrow morning. Granted, if nothing crazy happens in the overnight session. So do not expect just a straight line to 370. I think you may get a bounce off of 380. And it would not surprise me if tomorrow you get a bounce off of 380. I actually think that tomorrow's gap down could open up, drop down to 380, maybe 379, and then bounce to like 385, 386 and settle. And then you get inflation numbers on Tuesday. All right. Tuesday is going to be PPI. PPI stands for Producer Price Index. Everybody, welcome Lewis. Lewis is the newest member to the TG fam. Welcome back. Not welcome back. Sorry, Lewis. Not welcome back. Just welcome to the TG family. Welcome, Lewis, newest member of the group. Taking advantage of that $1,000 price tag. I love it. All right. TTGoffer.com, folks. TTG121 coupon code. All right. So I think that Tuesday, you get the PPI number. Okay. And if there's no saving grace on the PPI number, okay, if you get a PPI number that was just as bad as the CPI was really bad. CPI is a very, very bad number. CPI stands for Consumer Price Index. For those that don't know what it is the measure of the rate of increase of the cost of goods and services that consumers buy. So like gasoline, housing, used cars. Everybody welcome Chris. Chris is the newest member of the group. Welcome, Chris. Welcome, Chris, newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Chris. Glad to have you on board, brother. Glad to have you guys on board. We got a
real quick. Sorry to interrupt you. You remember last week there was a guy that said that he was down $13,000 on the live stream.
Yes.
Remember that? And we used it as an example, and we're like, hey, we're not picking on you. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
That is Lewis. Lewis just signed up for a True Trading Group.
Oh, man, that makes me feel Lewis.
Maybe you want to give a little backstory to what we're talking about on that. Yeah, that's super cool. I've been texting with him.
Oh, that's
cool
awesome.
Guy, been burned, following some other group or whatever.
I'm sure.
Get into specifics. But just a guy looking to turn things around.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to help you turn it around, Lewis. To give people some context on what Adam's talking about, we had one of the live streams we did last week. There was someone that came on the live stream and they said that they had lost $13,000, trying to follow some other groups, or I'm not sure if they were trying to do it on their own. And we were using who's now, I realized that their name is Lewis. Their YouTube username was not Lewis. But we were using that as the example that for you to lose $13,000, then decide maybe I should get help, then come to True Trading Group. Unfortunately, that's what happens a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of people lose money, then join True Trading Group. Okay. A lot of people refuse to admit that they can't do this alone. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own, guys. I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. My first job out of college. I didn't figure this stuff out all on my own. Okay. I didn't. I was taught. Okay. So unfortunately, a lot of people try to figure this stuff out on their own. They lose a bunch of money and they're like, oh, maybe I should get educated. Well, no other profession would you think like that. Like there's not a single person here that if I just took you to a construction site and I was like, hey, go operate that crane, and you've never done it before ever in your life, not one of you would walk on over, hop up inside the crane and start pushing buttons and pulling levers. Every single one of you would first look for someone at the construction site to show you how to use it. But for some reason, people think trading is different. They think it's a get rich quick scheme. You know, so I try to, you know, and we were using Lewis as a prime example. And Lewis was a trial member, actually. Okay. Lewis became a trial member because of, you know, his bad experiences. And then now he took advantage of the $1,000 price tag. It's also tough to admit that the group or the company that you originally were a part of did not work for you. You know, and unfortunately, the fact of the matter is you have a lot of members of True Trading Group that, you know, first thought that they can do it on their own, or they were skeptical of True Trading Group, and now their only regret is they wish they joined sooner. I'm telling you guys now, like, don't make the mistake of losing a bunch of money on your own and then come to us, you know, months from now. Why? Save yourself from digging that hole. How many members of True Trading Group are on this live stream wish that you joined sooner? Your only regret is wishing you joined sooner. Type the number 1 if your only regret is you wish you joined sooner. If you're a member of True Trading Group. I used to be a member and would like to give it another try. How do I sign up again? Okay, FC, I'm glad to have you come back, FC. If you want to try this, you want to come back, FC, it's only $1,000 right now till midnight, so you're actually in luck. FC, if you want to come back, and you guys can look at all the people typing the number 1. You want to come back, if you used to be a member or you used to be a trial member, you can all send a text message right now. FC, literally send a text message right now to 201-775-9702. The phone number is at the bottom of your screen. Again, it is 201-775-9702. You can send a text to that number right now, and we can help you get set up for the $1,000 price tag to become a member of True Trading Group again. All right. So there you guys go. All right, guys. Okay, so back to the overall markets. Okay, so Josiah, welcome to the TTG family. Another new member. Josiah, welcome. Guys, I'm telling you, take advantage of the $1,000, folks. Price goes up at midnight tonight. We're going to 1,100. This is the last chance to see that 1,000 tag. The cheapest you'll ever see a membership at True Trading Group. Take advantage of it now, guys. So back to the overall markets and back to the charts. I remain bearish. Okay, my goal here and my entire trading strategy is to wait out the bounces and short bounces. Okay, I'm shorting bounces. That's what we've been doing all year. We've had very brief moments. We've had like 3 moments all year where we went long for like a couple of days or a week where I'm like, okay, bear market rally, bear market rally, bear market rally. We did that the end of May. If you guys remember, in the end of May, we called and sniffed out that bear market rally, and we caught that whole move, not the whole move, but we got a huge chunk of that move to the upside. Now I'm right back to just shorting bounces. So we're still in that bear market. The stock market crash has now resumed. I'm looking to just short rallies. Watch for a bounce off of 380 on the SPY. We're still well above the 3,800 price point on the S&P futures. So if we stay open above that area tomorrow, it's possible you get a little bit of a bounce off 380, takes you back to maybe 385, 386. Okay. And then you wait for that bounce to run out of steam, fade, run, then roll it over. Then Tuesday, you get the PPI numbers, which is the producer price index, which tracks the rate of increase of the price of materials that people that manufacture and produce things, how much that stuff has gone up, like how much has the wood gone up, how much has the metal gone up, et cetera, et cetera. That's the data that you get on Tuesday, and the Fed comes out Wednesday with their Fed comes out one day with the rate decision. I believe that you're going to get another leg to the downside. I don't think we're going to double bottom at 380. If you get a bounce off 380, wait that bounce off and then short it, because I think we are breaking 380. And I think that I'm confident that you're going to see the SPY in the 370s this week. And I would say that my next buying zone in my long-term portfolio is going to be in the low 370s. The low 370s is where I'm looking. Okay, low 370, like 370s, 360s. That's where I'm going to be taking a bigger chunk. Okay, where I'm going to be taking a bigger buy in my long-term portfolio is going to be down in this region, is where I'm going to be looking for my next buy in the long-term portfolio. My TC fam, you'll know exactly what stocks that I do end up buying and what day that buying does take place. But I think that's your next leg to the downside, and I'm going to stay short-minded. I'm going to stay biased to the short side, until we get there. And we're going to be coming back on here, and I'll teach you guys how to make money when markets decline. Don't forget, 2008 was the biggest decline, 1 year decline in S&P history, and that was the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. So I've traded through down markets. I've excelled in down markets. And there is no denying, folks, that you are in a down market. The thing about down markets is they don't last. Okay, they don't last very long. Right now, you all have an opportunity. You all have an opportunity to learn how to capitalize from this volatility on the way down, and then be able to then start to cherry pick some names of companies like AMD, NVIDIA, some companies that I absolutely love for the long term. And that's how you guys can really build wealth, by taking advantage of these market declines. Okay, because that's the opportunity that's in front of your face right now. All right, so that's what I think we get this week, guys. I think you get a bounce off 380, but then wait that bounce off, wait that bounce out, and then get short, because I think the Federal Reserve is going to come out. The Federal Reserve is going to be extremely aggressive. You're going to hear probably the most hawkish Jerome Powell that you have ever heard in his stint with the as Federal Reserve Chair. I think you're going to hear the most hawkish Jerome Powell that you have ever heard in your life. And that's going to scare the markets. It's going to scare the markets. And then you take your next leg down, and we're going to be on top of that move. And then we're going to be ready to jump on things in the long-term portfolio when the dust settles. Everybody welcome Michael G. Michael G, the newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Michael G. Someone asked, could this crash be bigger than 2008? That answer is with 99.5% certainty from me, no. It will not be bigger than 2008. 2008, you guys have to realize, 2008, the entire financial system almost collapsed. We are nowhere near that. Inflation's bad, yes, but the economy's still strong. Is the economy slowing? Yes, but it's slowing from, it's like going 150 miles an hour, and then now you're going 90 and being like, wow, we really slowed down. You're still going freaking 90 miles an hour. It's not like you went from 160 miles an hour to 10 and you're like, hey buddy, what are you doing? Pull over. Right. So the entire global financial system almost collapsed in 2008. We were 48 hours away from you going to the ATM and the bank's like, hey, I'm sorry, I don't have your money. That was 2008. That is not what you're experiencing now. What you're experiencing now was a red hot economy coming out of the global pandemic. And what you're seeing now is record high inflation. It is all about inflation. Inflation is the problem. It's not necessarily a slowdown in the economy that's a problem. It's inflation that is the problem. And inflation is not going to be something that will cause a stock market crash bigger than what you saw in 2008. 2008 was massive systemic issues within the financial system, and it was just collapsing underneath our feet. And the Federal Reserve was way too slow to act. The Fed is acting now aggressively. It's not going to be something that will get, in my opinion, anywhere near as bad as it was in 2008. So I'm not even thinking, 2008 type of levels. I don't think that you're going to get anywhere near that. I really don't. I don't think you get anywhere near that. I think the market bottoms in the next couple of weeks to a month and a half. And then I think the markets go up the end of the year, not all the way to all-time highs, but I think the markets bounce in the end of the year and we take back a good amount of what we lost. I keep making the comparison. I keep making the comparison to 1970. I see so many similarities from the research that I've done, the due diligence that I've done, and like when I study charts and I go through different economic times and scenarios to make my predictions and to make my correlations. And 1970 is very, very similar to what you have here. And in 1970, in July, the S&P was down 27%. Okay. Right now, the S&P is down about 19%. Okay. In 1970, the S&P went down 27%. It bottomed in July, and then it finished the year down 0.9. So in July, the S&P was down 27%. By December 31st, the S&P was only down 0.9. I think you're going to get something very similar this year. Now, I don't think we go all the way back to just being down 0.9, but I think the markets I think we can go down to where we're down 25 to 30% and then recover and finish the year down like 6, 7%, 8%. I think we can bounce back to be down single digits. I think we're going to finish the year down single digits. Okay. Then you get the recession scare. And then you probably have another dip in the beginning of 2023, and then inflation is now at a slower, sustainable level, and then that lets the Fed reduce interest rates back down to then bring the economy out of the recession. And then 2024, 2025, 2026, you're right back to slowly moving higher and 9-10% gains every year on the S&P. That's how I think this whole thing plays itself out. Everybody welcome Michael K. Michael K is the newest member of the group. Michael K, welcome to the TG fam. Guys, remember, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. If you guys want to take advantage of that $1,000 price tag. All right, price goes up at midnight tonight. So there you have it, folks. That's my whole breakdown. That's my analysis from the overall markets. That's how we plan on making money here this week. You got some major factors and events and catalysts coming out this week. You've got, like I said, PPI. You got an ugly gap down right now. You got PPI data on Tuesday. You got the Federal Reserve on Wednesday. Get your butts in chat, folks. Get your butts in chat or get on the mobile app. The mobile app lets you be connected to our chat room, even if you're not in front of a computer. So get your butts in the mobile app, get your butts in chat. We had a big week last week. We're rolling things over this week. Another huge week. We're going to be volatility jam-packed this week. A lot going on. A lot's going to move this market. Do not try to tread this water alone. Everybody welcome Kiki. Kiki is the newest member of the Teachy family. Kiki, welcome to True Trading Group. Everybody welcome Kiki. Do you love me? I won't. I promise I won't. I promise Adam I wouldn't sing. I promise Adam I wouldn't sing. He said nobody would join True Trading Group if I started singing. Everybody welcome Ross. Ross, welcome, man. Welcome to the TCG family. It's about time. Welcome, Ross. Newest member of the TTG fam. Everybody welcome Ross.
Do you think he has any granola for us?
Oh man, you always got to do it. You always got to go too
far.
Oh,
you did the same shit, Mike.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
No,
You're Ross. Ross, about time, Ross.
Ross was. Nah, you always got to take it too far.
No, you did the same. Don't make me be the bad guy. But seriously, I'm a little hungry. Do you think he has any granola?
Oh man, they always. I was actually talking to Ross. Ross was commenting earlier about signing up. It was about time. And Adam's got to take it too far. That's all right, folks. Ross, welcome to the family. Glad to have you on board, man. Welcome to the family. All right, folks. So what I'm going to do here now, since now you guys only have just a couple hours left for the $1,000 price tag, what I'll do now real quick, that concludes the educational part of the live stream. Okay, so if you have no interest whatsoever in a TCG membership, you can sign off the live stream. For those that are still interested, I will actually show you the platform. Oh, guys, the code word for tonight. My TC fam, the code word for tonight, almost forgot. The code word tonight, fitting, opportunity. That's the code word for tonight, opportunity. This is code word number 4 out of 18. If you're not a member, do not worry about this code word. It is for one of the giveaways that we do with members. We do a lot of fun giveaways with our group. We give away cash, we give away electronics. This is for a $5,000 giveaway. So the code word for tonight, my TC fam, is opportunity. Okay, opportunity. And very fitting code word for this evening. Let me show you guys the actual platform, because remember, you pay the $1,000, you get access to everything we have. There's no upsells. Okay, for no upsells for courses, and there are no upsells for tools. Okay, so that $1,000 gets you all of our tools and it gets you all of our courses. Let me show you guys everything that you actually get, because you're going to get our chat room, of course. All right, our chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the microphone. We're calling out trades in real time. We're there with you from pre-market till after hours. You have the mobile app that lets you be connected to our chat, even if you're not in front of your computer. See the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, and get real-time push notifications when one of our moderators enters or exits a trade. You also get the 2 small private study group sessions, your chance to get some individualized attention in a small group setting, to ask questions, to go over some key lessons and topics to help speed up that learning curve. All right. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. Everybody welcome Furman. Everybody welcome Furman, newest member of the THD fam. I'll see you in chat tomorrow. Everybody welcome Furman, newest member of the group. Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, live up to the second news alerts. If you went to Benzinga directly, you'd pay $1,400 to have access to this. Don't do that. It's included when you pay the $1,000 to True Trading Group. TradingView's premium charting software. This will cost you a few $100 a year. Don't do that. It's free with your membership when you pay $1,000. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. The Trade Ideas scanner is the industry standard. Make sure you're always focused on the hottest stock store in the day. That'll cost you a few $100. Don't do it. It's included free with your membership when you pay the $1,000. And then our simulator. The simulator lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. Will cost you nearly $1,000 if you go directly to the company. Don't do it. It's included free with your membership when you pay the $1,000. You also get our own proprietary scanner, which lets you scan for crypto. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, a full performance journal that tracks all of your trading. Hey, everybody, welcome Chris. We got another Chris tonight. Lots of Chris's tonight. Chris, welcome to the family, newest member of the THD fam. Everybody, welcome Chris. You also get a social sentiment scanner that will actually go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Alan Tong, the trading journal, is in the room drive inside of the chat room. It's in the room drive. Top of the chat, little folder, you'll see it. All right. Analyst ratings. All right. Analyst ratings. You will see how many analysts, okay? You will see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on any stock that you are interested in. That can be very useful. All my new members, guys, listen, everyone that just joined tonight, we got a lot of new members tonight. If you just joined True Trading Group, make sure you start with the TTG 101 course. That'll help walk you through the entire platform and familiarize yourself with all the different tools that are at your disposal on our platform. Start with the TTG 101 course, all of our new members that just joined tonight. You're also going to get our watch list and game plan. Every day the mods publish a watch list and a game plan on how we plan on trading those stocks so you know where we're focusing our attention. Of course, all the courses. It's a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund. Beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it in text and video, whatever's easier for you to learn. There are no VIP courses that cost more money. When you join for the $1,000, you get literally every course we have. You'll also get access to our video library, which has nearly 300 hours of additional workshops, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, just to name a few. And then you can attend all those live when you guys become full-time members. Guys, it's time you invest in something real, something that can actually help you reach your goals. Now, listen, I'll be the first person to tell you, I say it all the time, full transparency. I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful. I can't promise you success just because you joined True Trading Group, but I can promise you a real chance to develop the skills necessary to become consistently profitable, as long as you are willing to put in just a little bit of effort. I can promise you that if you do not make the $1,000 back after going through our courses, our quizzes, and one study group, if you don't make $1,000 at least once during your year membership, I'll give you $2,000 back. That's how confident I am in our platform and our ability as a community to help you guys reach your goals. Okay? That I can promise you. And I can promise you that when you join True Trading Group, you're joining a community of 9,500 members that genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. I told you earlier on this live stream, you had a choice to make. Sit back, do nothing, and watch. And 2 years from now, look back on this day and say, shit, I wish. No comment on screen. Let me read this. Spoke to Adam and was told lifetime membership is not for sale for new members. Guess you hate money. What a joke. Yeah, no, man. You can't buy you can't buy a lifetime membership. It's for annual members only. Okay. The lifetime membership is something that we're actually getting rid of. Okay. We're actually getting rid of the lifetime membership. We're phasing it out. Okay. So the spots are very limited, and we have a lot of annual members of True Trading Group that are saving up to become lifetime members. So we don't have anywhere on
real quick, because I was texting with this person. What I said is that it's for annual members only, and we don't have a lot of spots left, which is true. So if you wanted to sign up full price tonight for lifetime membership, it's not something we offer to people that are not annual members, and I'm not going to start doing that tonight. So no, as far as enjoying, money, we're a business. The only thing I like better than money is your money. Trust me. Mike, whose money do I like better, my money or your money?
My money.
Exactly. So no, I'd gladly take your money. But there are some things that are more important than that, which is keeping to a structure with it. It's only for members that are annual members. How do you know you've never been an annual member? How do you know if you want to be with us for a lifetime?
Bitcoin's at 25K, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll wait till it gets to 19,000, and then I will second mortgage my home. Wake me when it gets to 19,000. Wake me when Ethereum's at 800.
It's gotta wait. Yeah, Bitcoin has room. It's got room to the downside.
I'm not even looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum. I've been quiet about it because I have nothing to say about it right now. I'm not even looking at it. But not yet.
Yeah,
so,
it's got room.
It's just understand that lifetime membership is something that we have to phase out. There's a lot of people inside a True Trading Group that want it, that have been saving for it. We do not have an unlimited amount of spots for it. And it is what it is. It's something that we started when we were a lot smaller that we've outgrown, and we have to phase out. What do you want us to do?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's more important that we do well as a business so that we can keep giving you guys the service and the tools and the courses that you need. So yeah, we have some spots for lifetime, but they're extremely limited. And when we're done, we're going to celebrate and do a $50,000 giveaway for our members. So anyways, that's it. Thanks, man.
Yep. So there we have it, folks. All right. And futures are moving right back down towards lows. So like I said, this gap down is going to stick. This gap down will hold. Meaning we're not going to I don't think we're going to come. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and we're going to be green. I think we're going to, this gap down is going to hold, and we're going to open up, down right at the lows of the year. So remember, guys. All right. So that's everything you guys get with the teaching membership. So remember, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. If you are a trial member, if you are a current trial member, remember you have to log in first to your trial member dashboard. Adam, pull it up real quick one more time, just so we can show everybody. So guys, you have to log into your trial member dashboard first. Then click the big green join now button. then enter TTG121 coupon code. All right. That is how, if you are a current trial member, if you want the $1,000 price point, that is how you can do it. Okay. That's how you do it. All right. Do not go right to ttgoffer.com. If you are a current trial, it will not work. It will say you already have a username, an email username that's already being used. Okay. It will not work. And again, if you are a previous trial member or a previous member, okay, you have to send a text message to 201-775-9702. We have to whitelist your email or it will not work. That's if you are a previous trial or previous member. Okay. So there you have it, folks. You've got a couple hours left to take advantage of this $1,000 price point before the price goes up. And then you'll never see that $1,000 price tag ever again. So remember, we're going to 1,100 tomorrow. So in a couple hours, price will be 1,100. So go to ttgoffer.com right now and claim that $1,000 price tag, folks. Even at 1,100, that's still fantastic. But why save yourself the $100? Tomorrow, it's 1,100. All right. Tomorrow, it's 1,100, which is still fantastic. All right. So that's it, folks. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hope you guys learned something. And we won't be at 1,100 for long either. Once we get to 1,100, we're going to move the price up every single day until we get back up towards that 1,500 area. All right. So you got a couple hours left, folks, for the $1,000. Jump on it. Jump on it now. All right. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. We got a huge week ahead of us. There's so much going on. You got this big gap down today. You've got the PPI numbers on Tuesday. You got the Federal Reserve on Wednesday. This is going to be a huge week. If there's ever been a week for you guys to get your butts in chat, it's now. It's right now. All right. We do have a trial, but I wouldn't even waste your time with it. The trial is ttgthree.com, but forget the trial, folks. $1,000 price point. You've never seen a membership as cheap as $1,000 price point. It's good for the next couple hours. I would jump on it now. All right. I'll see you guys in chat. I hope you guys learned something here. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Hope you guys feel better prepared and are excited while everybody else is crapping their pants. I'll see you guys on chat. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on notifications. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.